today. We got a special broadcast to bring to you today. It's not Tuesday. I guess this is Thursday, Tool Day. We were wanting to do something right here at the end of the year. A lot of things we're trying to accomplish today. Number one, we've got some pre-MTE type product things that we're going to release a limited supply of. Also, we just know it's a great time to spend a little bit of money instead of paying that over to the Biden administration. Maybe you'd rather buy tools with it. And so we got that going on. And seemed like there was some other reason we were doing that, but what we are doing is we're doing a little bit of a sale. It's kind of like Black Friday part 2. And so we've got some great deals going on with Dent Reaper, 10% off anything Dent Reaper related. Also Excalibur, 10% off anything there, as well as Dent Slayer, 10% off all Matt Boyette's product line there with Dent Slayer. So some great stuff. And we got a little guest. Well, I say little. It's actually Big John Videen. There he is.
Yeah.
Coming from us. That's a nice studio, John.
Yeah, it's a minivan is what it is. And it's
Oh,
yeah, it's pretty flashy. I gotta say, I feel pretty good in my minivan. So,
yeah, you're looking good. Well, you're up there on the Arctic Circle, and I know here today I just got out of my car and it's like 73 degrees. Uh,
what?
I,
Are you
yeah,
serious?
73. A week ago today, it was minus 10 or minus 12. And what's your weather?
I'm at 34 degrees Fahrenheit today. It's a heat wave here
Yeah,
because yeah, last week during the cold snap, we were at negative 34 at one point. So almost a 70-degree difference. So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
amazing.
Well, there on the Arctic Circle, you probably just have daylight a couple of hours of the day this time of year. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
yep. We're
yeah,
finally
yeah,
starting to get longer. The winter solstice has passed and the days are getting longer, slowly but
yeah.
surely. But yeah,
Right.
she gets dark maybe 4:30, somewhere around
Yeah,
there. It starts getting dark. So it's
yeah.
crazy.
It is. It is. Not my favorite time of year, but at least we got a good day down here. Hey, enough about the weather. Let's talk about what guys really want to talk about, and that is tools. And
Ooh,
John, back on Black Friday, you released some crease tips,
the crease
interchangeable,
killer dolly tips.
the crease killer dolly tips. And, we thought they were going to be good. Uh, they exceeded our expectations, and we had a limited supply of those then. And we said then we're not going to be bringing those back because we didn't have any more to bring back until MTE. And today, through Saturday, we're actually going to offer those again and again in kind of a limited supply because we don't have that many. So we've got about 32 sets that we're able to offer. And again, they're getting the 10% discount, just like at Black Friday. Uh, these have been incredible. And guys have really seemed to like them. Some great reviews from some of the people that do that type of thing out there. All positive reviews, at least that I've seen. And yeah, nothing quite
Yeah,
like them. And yeah, great thing there.
yeah. I've got a ton of great feedback, and I thank everybody for all the kind words and showing them off and showing how you're using them. I used them on a Denali fender yesterday and was able to sneak through the hole inside the fender and just rolled that body line right back to beautiful. It was
Yeah. Do you ever actually attach the tip uh, after you get the tool inside a hole?
I have not had a scenario where I've had to do that just yet, but that is something that a lot of people have asked me about, and one guy told me he did that. So
Right.
I'm looking forward to I'm half looking forward to that scenario because if I got to do it that way, it's probably going to be a little bit of a pain. But to be able to get that tool action and move that amount of metal
Right.
is always a good thing. So even if you gotta stick your tool through the hole and then come from behind and slide it, twist your tip on, yeah, that could come in handy.
Right. Well, I had somebody mention it to me yesterday, and I had never thought about that or knowing that it was even sometimes possible to do that. But he said that that's something that he did on a fairly regular basis. But anyway, not only do we have the tips, John, you also came out with a couple of rods that would accept these tips. These are a 5/16/18 thread, so they're an industry standard. But the two rods that you came out with were 3/8 in diameter, 18 and 24 inches in length, and they're bendable,
Yes, sir.
which is something that we don't do a lot of or been pretty limited in doing. And so the idea is that you can bend the shaft so you make it meet the angle that you need to on the panel that you're working on. So that's been a great concept. We also introduced tool bender that would go in your trailer hitch, and you can run your tool in there, bend it however you might need to do so, and that's been a handy thing as well. That sells as a set with the tips. You can get on our site under Dent Reaper. You can see the crease killers with the tips, with the tools, with the tool bender, or you can buy just the tips. You can buy just the tools individually. You can buy just the bender. John, there's limitless ways that you can satisfy your tool needs here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And what's the name of that website again? Is it pdrtool.com? Is that?
Yes, pdrtool.com. That is
Gotcha.
it. And
Yeah,
I believe you got them on your site as well, right?
I do. Yes. Dentreaper.com. Yeah. Yeah, that would be that. Shameless plug. Hey, shout out to James Cantromboni. How you doing, bud? Good to see you.
Yeah, I can't see who's looking at us and whatnot, but certainly we thank all of our viewers today. I'm sure they're interested in what we're doing here. Again, all of this 10% off. And but we only have about 32 of these that we can let go. And then they're going to go away. And they'll be back at MTE. So by that time, I think we're going to have our supply kind of regulated. And hopefully we won't ever run out again. But they've been a little bit short supply, but we do have them right now.
Yeah. And what a great time of year to do it. Just write it off. It's a write-off. I mean,
yeah.
I talked to my accountant a couple weeks ago, and I've been trying to spend money at a fever pitch here. So
pdrtool.com, John. You can get on there and we can help you do that. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No,
there is a couple things from I think I got the rat tools from the restricted access tools from Slayer. Already got those. Those are great. I got the what's he calling that? The big one?
He calls that the Kingslayer.
The Kingslayer. That thing is so beefy. Holy moly. Yeah, that's a good one as well. So I already got all those, but there might be a couple things I could add from Excalibur if you're getting 10% off, and it's a write-off.
It's a write-off too. Yeah. No, all the Dent Slayer line, the Kingslayer, he came out with that Black Friday release. Also, that little nylon tip came out with. Sold a lot of those. And then these rat tools. John, did you buy a set of the rat tools?
I did. Yep, I got those things. They're handy little guys.
Yeah. Maybe not a tool that you would use every day, but it is a tool designed to kind of go where most other tools wouldn't. Restricted access tool, rat tool. So 10% off those. And like you said, Excalibur, Rick Hummert, he's got all kinds of things here that people should own.
Definitely. All the hood decks, AKs, all that stuff. He's got tons of stuff. And you know what would pair nicely with these tips? If you had a Jaybird or a Dominator, and you put one of these dolly tips on there, that'd be That'd be pretty money for a big fender smash for dang sure. And
Yeah.
while you're doing all that stuff, you could probably, pick up one of these new 16 millimeter Dent Reaper dead center hex tabs. So uh,
Oh,
just
yeah.
got those in. I was hoping for Black Friday. We were just missed the mark on that, but these are in now. 16 millimeters. That's 2 millimeters bigger than the previous biggest size was 14 millimeters. But so yeah, those are available now too on PDRtool.com or DentReaper.com. And
Yeah,
I mean,
that tab this year, that has got to be the tab of the year, the hex tabs. And so we got a new one there, the 16 millimeter. I think we've had on our site for just a couple weeks now. But yeah, that's a new one and a great one. You're right. So thanks for mentioning that because I'd about forgot about it. I had to run over there and get one of these Jaybirds or Dominator. I think this is a Dominator
that's a
with one of your,
Dominator. Yeah.
yeah, that's with one of your tips on it there. I think what you could do right off the tire with that, right
Yeah.
around
Yeah.
that old wheel well. So yeah, well, 10% off. It's now through Saturday midnight. When 2023 rolls around, John, no more tax write-off till 24 and no more 10%. I mean, people got to act on this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Now's the time. I mean, get those write-offs on the books and pay less to. I like how you put it earlier. Pay less to the Biden administration. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not been feeling that good about my contributions there, but that's another topic that we won't try to solve today.
no
John,
doubt,
always
no doubt.
appreciate your help and coming on. Appreciate your friendship, and look forward to seeing you at MTE. And
Yes, very excited for that.
I don't want to take anything away from what we're doing today, but there's also some new stuff coming at MTE from Dent
Yes,
Reaper.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The
So
fun will continue.
the fun
I'm
will
excited.
continue. Yeah. So look forward to seeing everybody there. It's been a great year here at A1 Tool. John, thank you again. And
Thank you.
now through Saturday night, save 10%, get your tax write off. Look forward to seeing everybody at MTE. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Everybody have a great new year. Thanks so much.